if you are eligible for our partnerships offering tuition scholarships.
Did you take your medications this morning? Apothecare Pharmacy now offers ApothePacks. All your medications come in pre-sorted packs organized by the date and time you take them. From seniors to caregivers to parents whose children take medications at school to travelers, ApothePacks helps people know when and how to take their medicines. It's free to make the switch from bottles. Call us at 724-437-7801. That's 724-437-7801 to get started with ApothePacks. Ask us about free delivery.
Quality parts, accessories, paints, tools, and supplies. Napa Auto Parts complete line for cars, trucks, imports, and farm equipment. Napa Auto Parts keeps America running. Fayette Auto in Uniontown, Standard Auto in Brownsville, and Napa Auto in Bell Vernon and Monongahela carry premium quality auto parts at discount prices. They always have a huge inventory of parts in stock when you visit a Napa Auto Part location. Over 200,000 parts in stock. Ask about their Napa lifetime warranty on most items with a no-hassle return policy. Open weekends and evenings. In Brownsville, phone 724-785-3800. Bell Vernon, dial 724-929-5522. Monongahela, dial 724-258-3101. And in Uniontown, dial 724-437-7553 for Napa Auto Parts.
Tireman's Auto Garage, voted best in Fayette for tires, has the cheapest prices in town on tires. Plus, this used tire special, just $25 a tire, including mounting and balancing, with a variety of sizes and ACIMA financing available. The crew at Tireman's Auto Garage are top automotive specialists. They can work on any car, can do any repair. They offer diagnostic service, alignments, oil changes, state inspections, batteries, brakes, rotors, and more. Warm weather means more driving. Be safe and save with the cheapest tire prices at Tireman's Auto Garage. Just $25 for used tires, mounted and balanced. If you've driven by Tireman's Auto Garage recently, you've probably seen all the 2-, 4-, and 6-seater golf carts. Well, they're there for a reason. They're available for sale with ACIMA financing, or ask about daily or weekly rental. So stop in and see Joe and Kim at Tireman's Auto Garage. Check out the $25 used tire special, new tires, golf carts, and more. Tireman's Auto Garage, Mill Street in Uniontown. Call 724-425-9606.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect gift. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm Agent Nate Ferguson is here in Uniontown to help you select the right protection at the right price. Nate will make sure you understand your coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm Agent Nate Ferguson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call Nate when you want the real deal.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I'll tell you what, Fayette County, it's our time to stand up and take back our county and our country. The establishment elite, the career politicians, the swamp creatures in both parties, they have spent decades selling us out, making deals that benefit themselves and their donors, while the hardworking people of Fayette County and across America get left behind. They tell us to sit down, shut up, let them run things. They tell us, trust the system, but the system ain't working for us. It's working against us. Well, I've got news for them. We're not backing down. We're just getting started. We are the steel workers, the coal miners, the farmers, the small business owners, the first responders, and the families who built this nation with our bare hands. We work, we build, we sacrifice, and we don't need government bureaucrats telling us how to live our lives. They want more taxes. They want more regulations. They want more control. But we say no more. They want us divided, black against white, rich against poor, rural against urban. But we see through their lies. This movement, the MAGA movement, is all about us coming together as Americans. We believe in freedom over control. We believe in fair elections over corruption. We believe in jobs over handouts. We believe in family, faith, and country. And let me tell you, I ain't here to play politics. I'm here to fight for you. That's why I'm running for re-election as your recorder of deeds. Not to be another politician, but to be a watchdog against corruption, to protect your property rights, and to make sure the government is transparent and accountable. And I promise you this, after I win the recorder of deeds, I'm not stopping there. These establishment politicians have been bleeding you dry, raising taxes, playing political games with your money for far too long. I'm going to put an end to that. They'll try to smear us, silence us, call us every name in the book, but they will never break our spirit. We are MAGA strong, America first, and unstoppable. So Fayette County, are you ready to take back your government? Are you ready to send a message to the swamp that we the people are in charge? Are you ready to stand up, fight back, and win? Then let's get to work. Tell your neighbors, because the Hillbilly MAGA train is leaving the station and we're taking our country and our county back. Full speed ahead. God bless Fayette County. God bless Pennsylvania. And God bless the United States of America. And God bless President Donald J. Trump. I am John Marietta, and I am the Hillbilly.
The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of John Marietta and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Fayette County Recorder of Deeds Office or Fayette County government. This program is privately produced and funded, and no county resources are used for its production or promotion.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I ain't nothing but a simple man. They call me a redneck, I reckon that I am, but this thing's going on, make me mad down to the core. I have to work like a dog to make ends meet. There's crooked politicians and crime in the street, and I'm madder than hell, and I ain't gonna take it no more. They tell our kids to just say no, and then some panty-waist judge lets a drug dealer go. He slaps him on the wrist and he turns it back out on the town. But if I had my way with people selling dope, I'd take a big tall tree and a short piece of rope.
Hey everybody, this is John Marietta, and I am the Hillbilly, and today's show is being brought to you by Mauser's Garage and Tire Center, Mung's Auto Body, Fayette County Recovery Storage and U-Haul. They're the IDF of Fayette County, PatriotsOnline.com, JB Market in Dunbar, Thundering Hills Feed and Supply, The Ink Spot, Fayette County MAGA Patriots Group, Solid Foundation Ministry, Gunslingers in Connersville, Tactical Civics, Country Motor Sales, Highline Motorsports, New Life Free Methodist Church, Gun Owners of America, Hillbilly Jon Radio, or HBJ Radio. We're up on YouTube too, and John Marietta for We the People. I always throw in Fayette Structures, but Gino's having trouble getting buildings right now, so he's hoping to have some in next week. So hopefully he gets his lot taken care of down there. So let's get started. It's Friday. It's a short show. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is your power to act. That's Proverbs 3:27. Well, howdy, everybody. All my friends, pull up a chair, grab a glass of sweet tea, and buckle up, because today's show is all about the real heroes walking among us. Ooh, I got my tongue in my way. Our volunteer firefighters. I say that again. Our volunteer firefighters and our EMS workers. Now listen, these men and women ain't in it for the glory. They don't do it for a paycheck. They do it because when the call comes in, when your house is on fire, your car is upside down, or your loved one's in danger, they drop everything. Hop in their pickup truck or their car, throw on a blue light, fly to the station faster than a June bug on a porch light. And one minute they're eating dinner with their family, and the next they're racing into smoke, chaos, danger for you. That's not just service, that's sacrifice. And that, my friends, deserves our support. Which brings me to why today is extra special. We got some fine folks here from the Morrell Volunteer Fire Company, at least one, and they're doing something a little different, a little wild, a whole lot of fun. They're hosting a Smash event. Did I get that correct?
Yes.
That's right. You get to break stuff legally without consequences. I mean, come on. How often do you get to beat up an old TV or call it supporting local heroes? All the funds raised go right to the department. Fuel for the trucks, gear for the team, and maybe even some new boots for the guy hauling a 200-pound hose through a burning building at 2 a.m. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to hear from one of the firefighters' auxiliary people themselves, and we're going to remind the folks out there, if you sleep, soundly at night, thank the good Lord, and thank a firefighter. Let's get to it. I have a personal situation here, and I happened to be at Morel yesterday, and for something else, and drop off some deeds actually to him. And I told the ladies auxiliary was having a meeting, and I said, "Would you like to come on radio and tomorrow and do?" They were talking about their Smash event, and it intrigued me so much. So I thought, well, we better. I asked them, and they said, "Yeah, sure." So we have Isabel, which she spells her name Isobel, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I can spell that. That's pretty good. So, anyways, I want to thank her for coming in. But I do have a personal experience of my own, and the Republic Fire Department, the Isabel. How about that? The Isabel Fire Department. The New Salem wasn't involved in mine, but Tower Hill was. And I tell you what, they saved my house for me. And we had a garage that somebody lit up, and it almost caught the house on fire, and they knew they couldn't save my garage and they couldn't save my chicken brooders, but they did manage to save my house. And I tell you what, I can't thank the Republic and the Tower Hill and anybody else. The Isabel, I believe, brought a tanker, and I don't want to get teared up here, but I want to tell you what, these men do something that it's amazing to watch them work, and I want to thank them all for that again, and I really appreciate them. And if, like I always say, if there's a firefighter selling hoagies along the road, or if they're selling rocks, buy one, because give them a $5 bill or whatever it is, or $10, and if you don't want a hoagie or a rock or whatever they're selling, but help them out, because these people raise money to keep us safe, and I think it's an abomination that we aren't able to help them out more than what we do. So that's my 2 cents. Now, I'm going to let you do some talking. Can you talk for me?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us about the Smash event. I'm curious. I got all the women at the office. They're all asking me about it, and I'm telling them. And I said, I don't know if it's TVs or it's toys or what it is, but what are we going to smash?
So basically we're smashing TVs, dressers, filing cabinets, glasswares, pretty much what you can think of, we're pretty much smashing it.
Okay.
For profit for the fire department.
Okay, now how much does it cost to get in to start swinging and beating on things, I guess?
So it is $5 for the smash room for 5 minutes.
Okay. This could be like therapy. Maybe we could send people over. We could send a lot of people over that are stressed right now, and they could get all their tensions worked out. So it's $5 for 5 minutes. Is that?
Yes.
Okay, and all the profits going to the Morel Fire Hall.
Yes.
It's going to be at the firehouse, or it's going to be at the
Morel Fire Department in Middle 119.
Middle 119. Okay, because there's two places.
Yeah.
There's a place when I grew up that was down in Morel,
right across the Comet.
Yeah, right from across the Comet Drive in, and now there's this. So, tell us all. Since I have you on here with the auxiliary, but tell us what do you do? I mean, people don't realize how much money it costs. Let's go that way. They don't realize how much money it costs to get gear for a fireman. Like a pair of boots costs how much? Oh, you're not sure.
I'm not sure. I've only been in the fire department for almost 2 years.
$500? Okay, so we got the go-to person here. $500 for a pair of boots, and I'm sure they got steel on the bottom of them, so your stuff don't come through them and around them. And if something falls, they're probably steel-toed or metatarsal or something some way. Okay, now you got an outfit. You got your jacket and a pair of pants.
Gear.
Yeah. What do you call it?
Bunker gear.
Bunker gear. Okay. Now, what's that cost you for $1,000 or more?
More than probably like $2,000 or more.
Probably like $2,000. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to be a little bit iffy on that. Okay. Now we got a helmet, and I know I was told what a helmet cost not too long ago, but it was like $400. Does that sound right, or is it more than that? But I was told they were $400, and then you add a visor to it and a pair of I guess you do
your accessories, like your lights.
Accessories. You got a light, and you got things, a hood that comes down around your neck and things, and I'm sure that's probably another $200. So now we got a fireman outfitted pretty much. We'll get a pair of gloves on him, and we're looking at $5,000 probably, at least for every fireman. And all this stuff has to be recertified every 2 years or every year? Every 2? Yep, all this has to be recertified. And okay, so now we have, how many firemen do we have in Morrell Fire Department? Probably not near enough. Is there 50?
About.
Okay,
well, we have probably about 50 members, but 50. We have our normal regulars that run all our calls.
Okay, and gasoline and diesel fuel costs $4 a gallon right now, which is coming down. But I mean, and it takes more than a gallon to move a fire truck around. So I mean, these engines don't run. Engines don't run on air, and there's tires, and there's I'm getting a message here from one of the firemen. Oh, we're way off. It costs about $10,000 to suit up a fireman, but and we have all these things going on. I mean, $10,000, 50 firemen. Oh my gosh, you're at $500,000, and that's just to get them. That isn't even getting them there. Fire trucks cost. I was told that a fire truck in a tanker or whatever. I don't know the terminology, and we'll probably have to get somebody in here with some better terminology than me. I'm getting another message here. So we're looking at there's 45 members at Morrell, and there's 24 active ones. But I was told that a fire truck costs $500,000 to $750,000. Now that might be an old number even, but it takes more than one fire truck to put out a fire usually. Mm-hmm. So you have 3, 4. How many fire trucks do we have down Morrell?
1, 2, 5, 6.
There's 7. You got a couple that just do brush fires and things like that. So they're probably not. So we're probably, the average cost is probably about $500,000 when you get everything put together. But anyways, so we're doing a Smash event. We're hoping to get how many people there? I know you just want 500.
However many people are willing to come out to support.
We got more stuff. We got more stuff to bring in to Smash. Okay.
Yeah, we're still accepting donations. We're up at the fire station from 6 to like 9.
Okay. 10. Now what time's the event going to start tomorrow?
It's from noon to 12. Okay. No, noon to 4. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, noon to 12. But that'd be 12. That'd be a long time. We'd have to put some lights on. Okay. So this is tomorrow.
Yep.
From 12 to 4.
Yep.
And it's $5, and you get 5 minutes, and you can go take your frustrations. If your boss gave you a bad time today, you can go take your frustrations out at the Morrell Fire Hall on a filing cabinet or something, and whatever they have in there. I'm sure there's going to be lots of different things that'll be interesting. If you work in an office, a filing cabinet be good. I guess if you work somewhere else, maybe we're not doing no cars though, right?
No.
Okay. I did see one of them at a demolition derby where you could pay and you got 3 swings at the car with a sledgehammer. So, but anyways, I think that's really great. So I see you have some notes.
Yes.
What do we need to? What else do we need to cover? I know you have tickets that we're selling.
Yes.
For a purse bash.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have to explain that to me. Well, why would I want to go to a purse bash?
So you can buy your wives all purses that they want.
Okay. so and that is what day?
August 30th.
August 30th. We're going to have a purse bash at the Morrell Fire Hall.
Yep.
I tell you what, we need to think about all these different things. And I know yous have a hoagie sale. What? Yous do hoagie sales.
Yeah, we do hoagie sales. I don't think we have one. We don't have one this month. I don't know when we're bringing it back next month. I believe we'll have one.
Yeah, and then like I said, if they put out a sign or they're standing out there with their boot, stop and throw something in it for them. I really think that that it's important, because until you don't realize how good it is to have a good fire department until you need one. I know you guys, you're on 119, so I'm sure you get to go out to lots of wrecks and and with the auxiliary, I'm sure that you got to keep water and things in the refrigerator for all these guys because one of the things that one of the firefighters told me that they would appreciate most if they're standing out and you happen to be stopped somewhere and you buy them a case of water and just give it to them. They'll think the world of you for that.
We accept pretty much water and Gatorade for the guys, for the fire departments and everything. So we do accept like the water donations, Gatorade donations when it's very hot outside. They have at least the electrolytes to keep hydrated.
Yeah, and that's an important thing. I just can't say, I really thank you all for what you all do. And like I said, Morrell happened, if it's, I can't reiterate this enough. I mean, if it's Vanderbilt or if it's Dawson or Dunbar and I'm naming all the ones on there, Perryopolis or Republic or Isabel or and ones all up on the mountain. And I know I can't name them all, but I think that we need to. I think we need to try to help these people out as much as we can. I wish there was some way that we could put something in effect to help them out. They'd all get something from the county every month. That I think we really need to look at that a little bit differently. But I know down in Perryopolis they do a good job. They always have. I've been to several spaghetti dinners down there, and I think it was chicken and biscuit dinner. I was down there not too long ago. I go up on the mountain. They help with the fair up there, and I know that they used to take care of the racetrack up there, and they used to go there with the ambulances and things like that. And we got to think about even the Fayette EMS because while they're paid, I don't know that them guys make that much money. They're probably we need to really think hard and long about all these things that go on. Okay, so I want to know about this purse bash. You already started on it, so you're going to have to tell me. Is this so I need to go is what you're telling me to make sure my wife has the purse she wants.
Yeah.
Okay. So how does it work? You give a purse away every 15 minutes or?
So our purse bash is basically we're giving it out every 5 minutes. So it's called a micro bash.
Okay.
Because it's a smaller bash because it's going off more frequently.
Okay.
Versus some of our other bashes that are like 15, 20 minutes in between. This one's only 5 minutes in between, so we're having purses go off like back to back pretty much.
Okay.
So we pretty much have all your designer purses going off, like your Michael Kors, Kate Spade, Coach, Dooney and Burke, Montana West, Wranglers, and everything.
The only one I know about is Wrangler and Montana West because I've seen them come into the house. And all the rest of them, I'll have to take your word for. But I do know that my wife had and I seen the bill for it, and I thought we were getting a saddle. But anyways, but I told her we didn't have nothing. Yeah, but anyways, the Montana West, I've seen that, and they're kind of neat because. I think most of them have a place to put your.
Yes, they're concealed and carry. Most
of them
those.
are concealed carry with the Montana West. I don't know about the Wrangler one.
Wranglers, some are not.
So, and that's supporting all the good people in our Second Amendment, and I like to see that. Yep. Okay, so every 5 minutes you say there, and so how long is this going to last?
It's pretty much from 5 to 7 which is our bash.
For 2 hours, for every 5 minutes, we're going to give away a purse.
Yep, I think it's 28 purses I think we're getting rid of.
Okay.
And then we'll have like our tip boards for the bash when you buy your tickets and everything. We'll have other purses going out on tip boards and everything
Now, how much does it cost to go to this particular one?
It is $20 a ticket to get for the ticket to be able to get in. Then you can have for extra cash to be able to buy on your tip boards and all that stuff.
Okay. And get fed?
Yes.
Okay, what are we having? You don't know that yet?
We don't know what we're having quite yet.
Okay. So, for purse bash, I don't. I mean, like if I was wanting to come, I figured we'd probably have like pulled pork and fried chicken, and but I'm sure that you're going to be a little bit more refined with the ladies. They're going to have different things, but maybe all them things too, and plus a little bit extra. Okay, so now we got through the when is this?
August 30th.
August 30th, and what time does it start?
5 to 7.
Will there be tickets left at the door? Probably.
We're hoping, but no, we're hoping not, but they're going out pretty quickly. So if you guys want any tickets, to call the fire department or go on Facebook and message where the page
go
is.
to the Facebook and message on the page for Morel Fire and all. Okay, well that's good. I like that. That's a good thing. Okay, so now we're going to do.
We have cow patty bingo tomorrow.
You're having a cow patty bingo tomorrow. Now, I actually got to observe one of these one time. Bill's over there laughing. He spent some time in Arkansas. I think they created this in Arkansas because they didn't. When you get a bunch of hillbillies sitting around together, what are we going to do? And they probably didn't have a deck of cards, so they probably figured out how we could bet on where the cow stopped and went to the bathroom, I guess. So, what time's the cow patty bingo?
I believe we're starting at 9 tomorrow morning, and that's pretty much all day long.
Okay.
Till I think 7 o'clock.
So you're going to do it. I guess you can't do that at the fire hall because you need what? You need a big piece of ground.
Yeah.
How many blocks do you sell?
I think there is 1,000 blocks that are sold. Not all the blocks are sold, so you can still buy blocks.
Okay.
And everything.
Now, how much does a block cost you?
$20. It's $20 for a block.
Okay.
It will be live streamed at the station.
Okay.
So people can go on. It's also be on Facebook live streamed.
Okay.
So basically, where the cow poops, you can get a chance of winning $6,000 cash. The spot and below, when you can win about $1,500 cash, and then at your 7 o'clock drawing, it's $2,000 cash. Okay. So you have 4 different opportunities tomorrow to win cash.
Okay. And how many spots do you have left at this time? Do you know? You said you're selling 1,000?
Yeah, there's 1,000 spots. We still have quite a bit of spots left over.
Okay.
So we can go on the Facebook page on Rally Up, purchase your tickets there. Or if you come to the station, and tonight we'll have tickets. Or if you come tomorrow morning and still want to get tickets to be able for it, you still can get tickets tomorrow.
Okay, this is good. I mean, and then the cow or the beef gets to go back in the barn and eat, and we're not going to feed him at the purse bash, or
no.
Okay, we want to make sure about that. Okay, so now we got through the cow patty bingo. We're doing the designer purse bash, and I know that on October the 4th we're doing a gun bash.
Yes.
So what time does it start, and how much are the tickets for it?
So bash starts at 3 and goes till 7. It's $20 a ticket.
Okay. And you're going to give away a gun every
15 minutes.
Every 15 minutes, and are we telling people where the guns are going to come from? Or we're not doing that. We don't have that on the ticket yet.
I don't. Well, it's pro-side by Reese's.
Okay, so Reese is out and is doing the. Yeah, Wayne I knew Wayne was big on doing all them things. Because you have to, it takes a lot of guns to do it, because you're gonna have a pick at a table. You're gonna have special guns there that you might not buy, but if you won one, you'd be glad to win it.
Yeah.
And so it's $20. You get 4 numbers or 2 numbers?
It is 2 numbers, because we also have a bonus ticket. That's only if you're present.
Okay.
To be able to win that ticket.
Okay.
For that prize.
Well, I think what it comes down to is and like I said, I got Morel to come in. They decided to come today, and I know that a lot of times you coordinate with Dunbar and West Licensing and with some of the things you do.
Yeah, we can join. We do some joint stuff with our neighboring fire departments like Dunbar, DNV, Monarch. West License Re.
Let's wait. We both tore it up. West License Ring, and I mean, like I know, like in Connersville, I know that there's New Haven Hose down there.
Yeah.
And there's
Connersville Township,
South
Connersville.
and South Connersville. Yep. By the way, if you ever want to eat wings, go to South Connersville. Go to South Connersville. The wings are really good down there. And like I said, I get to all the fish fries too. I get invited to a lot of them, and I get to go up to Connersville Township and West License Ring for the fish fries. And I really appreciate all the guys that these people work hard. I mean, they do. And it's not. It's not a job for them, because for most of them, it's like a passion, or I mean, it's more than a hobby. I mean, it is. So they're doing things a little differently. I mean, when I lived in Dunbar, there was I don't know. It seems like I remember they had 2 fire trucks, and like I said, and I don't know how many they have right now, but I do know that Mark Trinker, I believe, is kind of like in charge down there, or still kind of like part of the firemen. I get to see him often, and I think about all the different things that they've done over the years. And I remember doing the Battle of the Barrels. I don't know if anybody does that anymore. Do we still do that?
Yep, we have. Actually, the fire convention starts tomorrow.
Okay, well, where is the fire convention?
Farmington.
Okay, and do you have times for that or not?
Somewhere. I have to look on my phone.
But and how many teams will how many teams will they have up over? I mean, not every fire company does it, I know, but it's kind of a neat thing to watch. I mean, if you don't want to get wet, you get close. If you don't want to get wet, you stay back. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, they used to practice on the street in Dunbar. They probably wouldn't be allowed to do that anymore. Here we go. We got another message from somebody that's very important. So the Farmington Volunteer Fire Department tomorrow. It's the Fayette County Fire Association. It's the 87th annual convention. In the schedule of events, you can go to the Fayette County Firefighters Association on Facebook and check it out. I'm sure that they're going to be selling hoagies and sandwiches, and there'll be all kind of vendors up there. But it's tomorrow. It's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And the tug of war and the fire truck just happened to. It's next Saturday also, with the annual meeting, and they're going to do a mini cash bash, I guess. So, and the firefighters challenge is going to be on Friday at 7:00. You know what? Get out and support these guys. I mean, I know they moved this around. I think last year, wasn't it? I think last year, if I remember right, it was in Fairchance, I believe. These are good people. I can't say enough about them. They're out there doing what they need to do to help keep us safe. Anything else? We got about a minute left. Well, 30 seconds actually.
We're accepting members age 14 and up for active side and committee side.
Okay. And what, is there a phone number, or just go on Facebook and message somebody?
Facebook, or you can call the
firehouse.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hey, we got to close up. I want to thank everybody for this week. It's been an amazing week for me. So, on this road called life, you have to take the good with the bad, smile with the sad, love what you got, remember what you had. Always forgive, but never forget. Learn from your mistakes. People change, things go wrong, but just remember, the ride goes on. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless America. I am Jon Marietta. I am the Hillbilly. Thank you so much for coming in, Isabel, and I'll make sure my granddaughter knows how to spell her name correctly from now on. Take care.
The views and opinions presented by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
While the storm clouds gather
It is time for Catherine's Golden Diamond Review, brought to you each Tuesday and Thursday morning at 9:40 a.m. and Monday afternoons at 3:45.